Every culture has its legends, right? Stories of heroes that kind of define who they are. But what does a legend for the future look like? Well, today we're going to dive into a new, modern myth that tries to answer that exact question. We're talking about the story of Robo Rani.
And boom, that line just drops us right into the middle of it all. There's no long, drawn-out intro, it's just pure anticipation. You can almost feel the entire crowd holding its breath, can't you? You just know from this very first moment that you're about to see someone truly important step into the light.
All right, so let's jump into Chapter 1, The Golden Champion Awakens. This is where we get our first look at our hero and the world that, well, desperately seems to need one.
So, the story kicks off in this futuristic Indian city of light. And right away, you know this isn't some ancient, dusty legend from a history book. No, we're in a vibrant vision of tomorrow. It's the perfect stage for a hero who's a blend of ancient tradition and, cutting-edge tech.
And this quote, man, it just perfectly captures that blend. Her armor isn't just a piece of equipment, it's so much more symbolic. I mean, comparing it to temple gold at sunrise, that immediately connects her to centuries of culture, of divinity. She's a machine of the future, for sure, but she's also a figure straight out of a timeless legend.
You see, she's not just some fighter showing up. She's already a beloved icon. And just look at who's celebrating her. You've got kids waving flags, that's the future, and proud elders looking on, that's the past. Her arrival is literally bridging generations. It's this incredible moment of unity and hope, all rolled into one.
But, of course, a hero isn't just made in celebrations, right? They have to be tested. And that brings us to her trial by steel.
And wow, her challenge is absolutely formidable. I mean, these aren't just some clunky robots. The story calls them ferocious steel beasts, charging with thunderous force. You really get the sense that this is a test she might not survive. The stakes? They could not be higher.
So this is where we see her genius at work. She doesn't just meet that brute force with more brute force. Nah, her strategy is this kind of three-part flow. First, she just stands unshaken, pure resolve. Then, she deflects every single strike, basically turning their own strength against them. And finally, she blends this warrior's grace with robotic precision. It's really less of a fight and more like a dance.
And the crowd is just completely captivated. This isn't the brutal brawl they probably expected. They're watching a master at work, a performance of pure skill and confidence. You can just imagine the look on their faces. They're not just watching a fight anymore. They're witnessing the birth of a legend.
I mean, what a powerful image. The clash of steel isn't just noise and violence. It's a spectacle of light, like Diwali fireworks. It totally transforms this brutal fight into a celebration of her skill and power. And again, it ties this futuristic battle right back to a deeply ingrained cultural festival. So cool.
And this is such a crucial element. The crowd actually becomes part of the action. Their chants of Rani, Rani aren't just background noise, they are literally fueling the fight. So her own strength is being amplified by their belief. This whole thing just went from a solo trial to a collective battle.
Okay, so her defense has been absolutely flawless, but you can't win by just defending forever, right? This is the turning point. This is where she shows us her true strength.
So a perfect defense only gets you so far. The real question is, how does she actually win?
Well, the answer lies within her. Her secret weapon isn't really a weapon at all. It's this golden aura, a manifestation of her spirit. And it's inspired by the legacy of India's powerful queens, fueled by something totally internal, her own unstoppable determination.
And this is the moment it all changes. The defender is gone, and the attacker emerges. Those blazing eyes tell you everything you need to know. Her inner determination has just become an external weapon, and it's about to be unleashed.
And just like that, it's over. Her strikes aren't just simple hits. They're like declarations. Every single one echoes like a drum in a victory parade, announcing what's coming. It turns all that chaos into this rhythmic, triumphant march. The beasts fall, and she stands victorious.
A victory like this is so much more than just the end of a fight. It's really the beginning of a legend.
The whole arena just erupts, all that tension breaks, and it's just pure joy. They compare it to Holi, the festival of colors, which tells you this isn't just relief. No, this is a vibrant, overwhelming celebration of a brand new beginning for everyone. So, what does her victory really symbolize? Well, it's not just about winning a fight. It's about hope for a better future. It's about a unity that brought an entire city together.
And it's about a new kind of strength, one that comes from heritage and inner resolve, not just from raw power.
She has absolutely earned her place. The trial's over, the victory is won, and you can just see in this moment that she's been completely embraced by the people. She isn't just some contender anymore. She belongs to them now. She is their champion.
And there it is, her official title, flashing across the sky with fireworks going off everywhere. This just cements it all. Robo Rani, India's Queen of Tomorrow. She embodies the spirit of the nation and the promise of its future. The legend has officially begun.
So at the end of the day, the story of Robo Rani is this really powerful blend of technology and tradition. It's almost like a template for a new kind of myth. And it leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about, right? As our own world keeps changing, what kind of heroes will we create? What new legends will define our tomorrow?